All right, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching us from. Once again, we'd like to welcome you to another episode of the Joseph Podcast. If you're tuning in for the first time, we would like to say welcome. Again, thank you so much. Thank you so much for clicking that link. Thank you so much for viewing this video. God bless you. If you've not really subscribed, do also subscribe, like, share, as well as comment on every matter that is being raised on this platform, and God bless you even as you do so.
Amen.
All right, so today we want to move into a topic that is not really popular in discussion many times when it comes to marital grounds as well as relationship.
Yes.
So the topic, we're just going to go straight into it. The topic is, the money is ours, not yours.
Yes.
That's the topic. Again, let me repeat it. The money is ours, not yours.
Except you're the wife.
The money is ours, not yours. It's ours. All right, so don't mind my wife. Primarily, thank God she has exposed herself. It's majorly women that get to do this many times in marriage or in any relationship. They get to say things like, your money is our money, but my money is my money.
But it's a joke. We all know it's a joke.
But this is the idea here, so that we come to an understanding of this. When it comes to financing, there are three grounds on which every relationship or every marriage should come to when it comes to finances. Number one is financial responsibility. Number two is financial accountability. And then number three is financial stewardship.
Yes.
Once we're able to balance these three measures, it factors out financial positioning, proper financial positioning in every relationship or even in every marriage. So let's start with the first one, financial responsibility. The concept of financial responsibility basically highlights how we take charge of the finances that comes into our hand.
Yes.
What we do with it. Do you understand? Well, it's almost as similar to financial stewardship, but then when we get there, we're going to explain it clearly. So financial responsibility is you basically taking charge of that finance that you get. You go to work, you come back, your wife works, you come back, you are gifted money, you did any form of transaction, and then you earned a certain amount of money. How that money is being utilized in the house or in that relationship is financial responsibility.
Yes.
And then we're going to highlight some parts of it just quickly. The first is financial budgeting. So you want to say something?
Okay. When we say financial responsibility, we need you to understand that running finances, as much as understanding the kind of family you're building, there are times where it's the woman that knows how to do the planning when it comes to finances. There are times when it's the man. But have this understanding, it is the duty of you both to plan your finances.
Yep.
If not, you will have lapses in the house and something will suffer.
Yes.
Because if one person has to be in charge of the planning, basically, okay, the person is graced to do the planning, there are times he or she will forget an aspect, and that aspect that is being neglected will suffer. So this is where responsibility comes in. You both are earning. Let's take, for example, you both work and you guys are contributing financially in the home. You come together and disburse your resources, disburse your income, plan it. Okay, for feeding, this amount goes to this, for the children's school fees it goes to this, for rent it goes to this, you plan for giving it goes to this. Understand this, that when you guys are in marriage, it becomes partnership. So you guys will discuss everything, how you are giving, how you will love to give, how you disburse rent, how you will disburse the children's school fees and all, so that no aspect will lack. Because if you're planning and you're building a home, if you're building a house and let's say the piping gets issue, it will affect the whole building. That's what I want you to understand. It will affect the whole building. So when you're being responsible, you are taking action, budgeting and prioritizing what you should prioritize, leave out that which you should leave out, so that you can build the home effectively, basically.
Okay, basically she has highlighted the whole concept of budgeting.
Yes.
Of financial budgeting. It is important that one of the first attributes of financial responsibility is knowing how to plan it or disburse it properly. You know, there was an example she stated in building a house. If a pipe has a problem, it can be very insignificant, but then understand, in a matter of time, if there is consistent water leakage, it start affecting the blocks in itself, which somehow will become a cost later on if neglected. So wherever place money leaks out from becomes a problem over time if not being addressed. So financial responsibility many times comes with adequate planning, and when I mean adequate planning, I mean adequate planning. Plan for everything, whatever needs to, and in the planning let there be a concept of priority. Understand what is important, understand what is not. In our previous episodes, we highlighted the fact that on different occasions you can actually make out time to plan towards things like your date night, movie night, you know, your work at home and everything you do. And even in planning, it's also part of what you should plan for. You can actually plan financially for date nights. It's actually there. You can actually plan towards surprises. Now take note, the truth is the truth is that everybody can have an allocation. Yes, there is a system in which you can actually have money, and then both partners know this is actually what we earn. But in what we earn, we can have a joint account where we know that this is the certain amount of money we send into this account for the entire billing of all that happens. Then whatever it is that is left in your money can now be, let's say, your own upkeep, personal upkeep, and then from your personal upkeep you can come up with surprises. But now in that part, we are now going to go to the next part, which is financial accountability. Financial accountability, there are no surprises in financial accountability. Two things are going to be very, very clear. Is accountability. So who are we accountable to? Number one, you are accountable primarily to your spouse or your partner. Number two, you are accountable to yourself. Number three, you are accountable to your mentors or whoever watches over you, stands as a leader over your home. And number four, you are accountable to God. These four levels must be held at high importance. So financial accountability, you are not permitted to just, yes, it's your money, but it's not really your money. Because when it comes to a system where you are trying to build a home, understand whatever comes into it is a resource to make it work.
I've heard of a couple at a point, okay, they had their joint account and their personal income, and so the man decided to do a business with his own income, like he's been saving for a while, and I think he did not inform his wife, and he made a huge loss. He did not tell his wife had no idea about it. Now you see what lack of accountability. When he made a loss, who and who will still bear it? It's still both of them. So we're not telling you, okay, after disbursing, okay, you have the personal money, you have this. Still learn accountability. And when we say accountability to God, in paying of your tithes, in fulfilling your vows, these are accountability. You make a vow, you make a pledge to God. You will need to be accountable, even as a family too. Sorry, I cut you short.
So in the concept of that financial accountability, transparency is of high priority. Transparency.
Don't hide it.
Don't hide any spending, any form of spending. Don't hide it. Don't hide it. Don't hide it. That's why we will also tell you earlier on, this is a statement, a warning, whatever it is that want to take it as. But do not build secrecy around your home, because that's where financial transparency start having issues. Because when people start having secret lives they live away from their home, they begin to have secret expenses. And at that moment they require funds to support or help their extra life hold weight.
Okay, I have a question. What if in a case where, I don't know why I'm using the men as an example, but sometimes it tends to be them. Okay, in the case where the wife understands the man spends recklessly, and okay, we have the joint account, I have my personal income, and she decides, okay, let me save and not tell him, because if he knows about it, he might want to take from there, and I'm saving this, that okay, this savings can save my family at a particular time. In that case, is she wrong?
Now let's be very, very clear. Remember I said something, that there are four levels to this. There is your partner, there is yourself, there is your mentor, and then there is God. if we pay attention to these 4 levels, then it helps us understand who we actually can confide in some things. Okay, let's say the man many times can be, let me use that word now, borrow it, irresponsible when it comes to the area of spending. And then the woman probably may be trying to save a future on something, says, okay, let me not tell him. Now, this is the truth here. That might sound like a wise plan, but it can affect things when it comes out. It might be good, but over time it can be bad. So why am I now saying this now? You can choose that. You can actually have expenses. What you do is you have personal allotments.
Yes.
From your allotments, you can save.
That's what I'm saying. She saves from her own allotment.
Okay, then if she saves from her own allotments, then it's not supposed to be a problem, because now that has already been given to her to spend for whatever she wants to, and whatever it is includes whatever personal thing she wants to do. Now, meaning that there are some things even in budgeting we call miscellaneous, and everything cannot be placed in a budget. So meaning that there's some certain things, or we can plan to give some people things. We can say, okay, when we give out things, we have some set of persons who want to give things to, but then the people who want to give out things to might not be who you actually want to give to personally. Do you understand?
Yes.
And when that time eventually comes, probably you have people you just want to reach out to that you don't need me to know about yet, in that concept. So times like that can always happen, and then when you have that experience, you can just be saving it up. You can't be saving it up. You can't be saving it up. And also, there are wisdoms around it, knowing how to restructure the budget and everything. But by all means, please, finance, you see, money matter many times can create, is a very sensitive matter. It's why we always, and we'll still say it and hold it, the 4 levels should never be omitted. You should not allow finance to just be around you and your partner alone. Include a mentor, and then let it be founded upon a covenant with God. Include a mentor, because when someone else is accountable towards it, preferably, I'm not saying use the person in an account system, no, that is not also wise, but then let it be that there is a measure where, let's say you do a business and something happens, you have a pastor, you know, okay, yes, we had this social amount of money that came into our hand, or we did this social business and we got this, and yes, this is actually what we have, this plan we want to do, especially the major projects. You can include them. That way, there is a way they are watching you towards it, so that your project, you don't spend beyond it. Somebody keeps meeting you and keeps asking you, you said you were supposed to do this, you said, and that person is probably not going to be your partner, because when it comes to our partner, love sometimes can make us compromise. So when there's another hand that is always pointing you, hey, this money you are using is supposedly for this money, for example, it's very clear when it comes to some certain important bills in our home, we don't leave it in our accounts. We don't leave it with us. We have a place where we know that, okay, here, this is where the money is going to. Why? So that for any reason you want to pull it out, questions will come out of it. Why? What are you using this money for? Where are you channeling it to? That way, it's being measured, it's being guarded, it's being guided. So the final one is financial stewardship. And now, what does it mean to be a steward? A steward understands clearly that whatever is given to him is not for him, for his consumption, but for as a channel to benefit both the people around him as well as people beyond even himself. So a financial steward understands 2 primary things. Number 1, they know the principle of channeling as well as the principle of investment. They understand it primarily. And then financial stewardship has a plan for future. Everything that comes into their hand is not for the immediate consumption. And this is, and we're stating this because we know that in every plan, in every relationship, in anything that you do, understand clearly that whatever is given to you is not all meant to be consumed immediately. Know the things that God has given to you as a prayer point for others, because this is the reality of financial stewardship, especially when it comes to relationship and marriage. Listen, the idea is that you should understand that your home, Bible said something, especially through the life of Abraham. He said that through you, he said, all the nations of the earth shall be blessed. The system of marriage, the system of family is a medium of kingdom expansion. As much as we talk about marriage, we also talk about marriage in God's view. So God's view of it is not just for you to just collect the money and eat at that moment. No, it's so that whenever anything comes to you, you know that there is a system on how things should work. Number one in financial stewardship is returning it back, first of all, to the person who gave it to you in the first place. And that's where things like tithing, things like offerings are important. Understand that part.
You don't joke with
you
that.
don't joke with it. Number two is investment both in your own personal stuffs as well as in kingdom stuffs. Understand it. And not just that, in the lives of people.
Yes.
The Bible was speaking. The Bible said that, don't you know that when you give to the poor, you are giving unto me? So Jesus himself was speaking, because it's a system again of financial stewardship. Whatever is given to us, we are meant to not just channel it to ourselves alone, but to reach out to others. So as well as God is blessing you, know that there are persons that God is blessing you for.
Like I said in the beginning, as a couple, you will plan your givings.
Yes.
Know it. Not just are you giving to the poor, you're giving to honor.
Yes.
You're giving for honor, you're paying your tithes, you're paying your vows, you're giving for the kingdom advancement. Know how, and by all means, please be in synergy in this, so that your giving will not be a waste.
Yes.
As a wife, be in synergy with your husband.
Be connected, agree in your heart.
Come like togetherness in that. If not, if your husband is giving and you're not in agreement, or your wife is giving, normally a wife cannot give without the approval of the husband. But when your husband is giving and you're not in agreement with your husband, it will take mercy and grace for it not to have the blessings and all. So please be in agreement, synergy when you're giving.
And the part of financial stewardship being towards investment. Now the investments, like we said, is on two grounds. The investment first, let me start with the primary one, or the basic one, which is investing in the things of God. Primarily. So invest in missions, invest in evangelism, invest in churches, invest in lives being blessed through the gospel. Outreaches basically. But now the second part is now invest in yourself.
Most important.
Oh please, it will sound funny, but when it comes to kingdom wealth, you have a responsibility to grow in handling it. Because listen, the Bible was saying something concerning the people that received the talents. He said that they that have more, he said they that have built up more, more was given to them. So don't think that it is in your lack that God tries to fill up your hand alone. No. Many times God entrusts things. I always say it to my wife many times, that God giving things to us is not just because he loves us, but because he trusts us. And that part is the stewarding part. It is because of the fact that he has seen that even in the 2 that he gave to you, in the 5, you have been able to increase it. And then realizes that this person has mastered the importance of kingdom wealth. So he knows expansion, because Bible said again, he said, through wealth shall the gospel be spread abroad. Understand this part. So investing in yourself is basically this. If you need to go and build up knowledge to make sure that the business that God has placed in your hand doesn't die, that is an investment, because that becomes a medium on how wealth can still come more. I don't know if you understand. So stewardship is not just in channeling it just to others again, it's also channeling it for your own growth too again. But by all means, don't understand what is your bread, understand what is your seed. So we pray this in its short way has been a blessing to you. Sincerely, we will still love to explain further, but if you have more questions concerning this, feel free to throw them on the comment section, and we will very much like to respond to every question and every comment as we see them. Thank you so much for being a part of this episode.
And until next time, we'll see you in the next episode of the Joseph Podcast.
Bye.
Bye.